Hi everyone. Thought I'd do a video on the repair of my 261. Lately what's been happening is it would stall. I'd be cutting wood, I'd set the saw down and it would stall. So it was getting fairly worse. Like I would just go to start it and I'd pull it and pull it and pull it and it wouldn't start. And finally I'd get it to run. If I revved it up, it'd be fine. As soon as I let go of the trigger, it would stall. So I called the dealer and he suggested that the fuel solenoid was shot. This is the part number right here, and this is it right in here. The old one, I've already done the repair, so this is what it looks like. It's just a little farting thing. And it just plugs in. But it's fairly easy to change, but it's a little tricky. Here's where it plugs in right here, and I just used what works best. I found was just a pair of needle nose. Just grab onto it and it'll pull apart pretty easy. That'll unplug fairly easy. So what's not so easy is this screw that's located. You can see it right there in the back, and that just holds like a spring clip that, as you can see, just holds everything in place. So you got to be careful with this thing. First of all, it's in a real bad spot. You can't even get in there. I think it's a Torx number 10, a T10, and you can't even get in there because there's no spot. Like these holes here, you would think one would line up to that screw hole, but it doesn't. So I ended up using something I've had for a long time. It's just this thing here. It's all different Torxes on it, and that seemed to have worked. I just put it's on a bad angle and everything, but as you can see, look at this. Look at the angle this thing's on. But yeah, I got the screw loose. So anyway, but don't take that screw all the way out. If you take that screw all the way out, you're gonna have fun getting this all back together. All you need to do is loosen it off, and it'll swing out of the way. And that's the best way to do it. So just loosen it off and maybe swing it up and then down. You'll figure it out. But I think what I did was swung it up, and then it got it out of the way. And so then even getting it out, you have to kind of pry it out. There's a little space right there. Just take a little flat screwdriver, like one of those little wee screwdrivers in the sets you get, and just pry up and it'll come out okay. So after that, what you should do is you should lube this up, like the seal on that, just a little bit. I used a little bit of silicone grease I had here. It's an old tube of synthetic grease I had, just a little bit left over in there. I use it for seals. And just put a little wee dab on that and just pop it back in. But like I say, the trick is don't take that screw all the way out because you'll have fun getting it back in. It'll be a bugger. So anyway, the saw, after I changed this, the saw fired right up. So that was the problem. But this is something you can do yourself. You don't need to take it to a dealer. Just order the part and do it yourself. You save a little bit of money. All right, that's it.